Hi, my name's Gilbreath, and I'm making this video to announce that I will be attempting a through hike of the Appalachian Trail next year. For those of you that don't know, the Appalachian Trail is almost 2,200 miles, stretching from Georgia all the way to Maine, and it passes through 14 states. Every single year, about 4,000 people attempt to complete a through hike, but only 25% are successful. I'm hoping that next year I will be in that 25%. Ever since I started telling my friends and family that I was going to attempt a through hike of the AT, everyone was like, but why? Or how did you get this idea? And honestly, when I look back, I don't even know how I got the idea or when I officially decided. I remember the summer before I started college, I went to the Smoky Mountains with my family, and we went to Clingman's Dome, and obviously the trail passes through there, and there was a sign, and my mom was like, take a picture, like, let's take your picture, and I'll insert that. But she was like, you should do this, like, would you ever hike the Appalachian Trail? And I remember being like, no, never, like, why would I do that? Like, I just wasn't interested in it at all. And I got to college and I started rock climbing at my school's adventure center. And then I feel like I practically begged the director of the Adventure Center to give me a job, but finally I got a job there. And I was surrounded by people who've done the John Muir Trail, people who have through hiked the AT or the PCT, and just people that really inspired me. And this idea just kind of crept in, and suddenly I was a backpacker. I did go outside and do all of these things that I never did growing up. So I just became really attached to this idea of completing a through hike. By the end of college, I was so committed to through hiking the AT that I even included it in my graduation speech, which I will share with you all here.
Student body president. After 17 plus years of schooling, the day has come. We're graduating. For some of you, you may be going on to graduate or professional school. Others moving across the country. Some may be preparing for your first job you accepted just last week, and others of you, you might not know the specifics yet. I must confess, I'm on that boat. I don't know what I want to do yet, and that's okay. For a long time, I felt like society had a specific set of blueprints of what success meant post-graduation, and the only way to get this was to get a 9-to-5 job right away. These expectations feel really straightforward and easy when life is never straightforward or easy. For a long time, I knew what I wanted to do post-graduation, but the fear and the opinions of others caused me to question my own wants. Success is something you have to define yourself, and comparing your success to someone else won't lead you to anywhere good. I now know that my post-graduation plan is what's right for me and my own definition of success. I plan on hiking the entire Appalachian Trail in 2024.
Another reason I'm hiking the AT is because I want to prove to myself I can do hard things. And to me, it's not just about the physical feat that hiking the AT will be, but the psychological feat. I think that it's far more a mental game than it will be physical, and I just want to know and always be able to look back and know that I did this thing and I can do hard things. I know it's not going to be easy, but I'm going to prepare as much as I can, both physically and mentally, before hitting the trail. The third and most important reason I'm hiking the AT is to support a cause I really care about, and that's ending the global water crisis with the nonprofit Thirst Project. And I'll let Seth Maxwell, the CEO and founder of Thirst Project, help explain why the global water crisis matters and what Thirst Project's doing to help.
10 years ago, over 1 billion people on our planet didn't have access to basic, safe, clean drinking water. Over 1 billion. But it wasn't just a big number. It meant that all around the world, people walked for miles and miles for hours every day just to get to whatever standing water sources were available to them. Drinking from these open, unprotected water sources that were shared with animals that drank and defecated in them meant that people got sick, really sick. And these long walks meant that kids couldn't go to school or get an education, and women couldn't get jobs because of the thousands of hours spent every year just walking to get water. People all around the world got their water from dirty, contaminated sources. Muddy rivers, ponds, open swamps. But there were solutions. There were simple ways to work with local community members to bring safe, clean drinking water to those who needed it most. Things like drilling wells, protecting naturally existing springs, and harvesting rainwater.
Since high school, I've been committed to raising enough money to build a freshwater well, and that takes $12,000. Since then, I've raised a little over $6,000. My goal with hiking the AT is to finish raising that $12,000 and raise awareness for the global water crisis. It takes only $25 to give one person clean, safe drinking water for life. In the description, you'll find the link to my fundraising page, and if you're interested in joining the cause Miles for Water, you can make your own fundraising page and join my team. All the information will be in the description. Thank you so much for watching. If you're interested in following my journey on the AT, please subscribe. And if you're interested in being a world changer and helping end the global water crisis, the link to donate is in the description. Clean water is a human right. Join the fight.